What's up, guys? Irvin here. I know it's been a while since I've made one of these FAQ videos, but I had some time on my hands, so I just got out of the post office from mailing the last batch of stickers, going out to just different places, different states, and internationally too. So if any of y'all wants to swap stickers, just text me, DM me, message me or something, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I wanted to make this video over smoke detectors, because I know a lot of you have problems with smoke detectors, and that once in a while or constantly they keep chirping, they keep making noises. Even if it's just like one or two or maybe all of them, and a lot of you don't really like know how to shut them up. So the main reason why they do that, why they keep beeping, would be like the battery. The battery needs to be replaced. It's old, and it doesn't have enough life to keep on going. So it's best to instead of just, even if one of them beeps, like, it's best to replace all of them, all the batteries, instead of just one, because if you replace one, maybe a month later, like, another one will start beeping, and like, all of them would just eventually start beeping. So if like at different times, so if you're gonna change one, it might be better just to, well, it actually is better to just change all of them at the same time. That way they can all be new, and none of them will start beeping like within a month of changing one of them. So and batteries, they usually they need replacement about every year. Smoke detectors, I mean, you can change them too, but those need changing about like every 10 years or so is recommended. So if your house is older than 10 years, and you still have the same smoke detectors that whenever you bought the house, or 15 years since they built it, or something like that, if it's over 10 years, and then it's better to just replace them. That way the battery can be new and the device can be new, and then that way you won't have to worry about none of them chirping. So that would be your best option, but of course, that would be like a little bit more pricey than just changing the battery, because you're buying the whole new device. New batteries, new devices, so new alarms. But that would be like the best way to go about of just shutting them up, for a good long time. But I mean, if you don't have the money to just replace all of them, because I know some of them can be pretty pricey, then you could just change the battery. But just make sure you change the battery of all 10 of them, or all my bad all of the smokes that you have, instead of just changing one. So I mean, even if you have 10, like, just changing the battery of all 10. If you have 5, if you have 3, just changing the battery of all 3 at the same time, the same day, instead of changing one. Now the one that's beeping, 2 months later another one starts beeping, changing that one. A month later another one starts beeping, changing that one. So might as well just change all of them at the same time. Or if you have the money to do so, then just to just go about changing the device. And also, like, if it's been more than 10 years with the same smoke detectors, if it hasn't been more than 10 years, if it's been like 5, then I mean, you don't need to replace all of them. You don't need to waste money replacing all smoke detectors. But I mean, if they were more than 10 years, then yeah, like, for sure you would need to replace them all. That way, I mean, they could just be new, and you wouldn't have to worry about it for a very long time on the beeping. So and another thing would be, like, you might need to reset them, just if they start beeping, like, once in a while you'll hear the beep. For one of them, you might just need to press the test button, like, just hold it, and and just wait for all of them. Like all of them should be connected together, so you can just like press the button and then just wait. I have one here I can show you, and just like wait for the. Okay, so it's pretty like messed up, but once like if they start beeping, you can change the battery out of all of them, and then press the button. I don't know if you can see, but this button says test on it, so you just like hold it, and they should all start beeping like at the same time. And that means that you're just like resetting it, you're testing the alarm, make sure that it works good. They should be tested like weekly or so, but once they like if they start beeping, you change the battery and stuff like that, it's better to just like reset them just to be sure. So you just hold it for about 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and they should all start beeping at the same time, and then you could let go of the button and they'll eventually shut up, and then you're good to go. So yeah, that's just like a little quick video that I decided to make once I got out of the post office, and I'm gonna be on my way to an inspection that I have. So I'll make another video about something different soon. So just see you guys.